All right, everybody. I have one here that's probably going to trigger a couple Honda enthusiasts. We got a CRX, but this is not an ordinary CRX. It's a SI CRX, and man, is this thing original. This one here was sold to us saying the motor runs rough and I think needed some brake work. The rear brakes were hanging up. We actually hooked power to it. It fired right up, and we drove it around a little bit and the rear brakes ended up unsticking. Unfortunately, we don't have a title for it, but I'm going to go ahead and inventory it for parts. The hood's got some damage here, and there's some rust in the rear quarters right here. The same on the other side. This taillight here is broke, but other than that, it's extremely original. Hasn't been messed with. These should be the original wheels. It's gonna be black with black and gray interior. The door panels look really good. The seats are not attached. The gentleman took the tracks off. The tracks are in here along with all the bolts to put the tracks back on the bottom of the seats. I think he went to go get them reupholstered, as this one here is worn out. I don't know on a CRX if the original CRX has large bolsters on them or not. I don't know if this is going to be a standard to an SI for these large bolsters, or if it crosses over to a standard CRX. I don't know. This is a 5-speed manual. It's got the 1.6 liter in it. This has a sunroof in it as well. There's a lot of compartments back here to store stuff. You have 2 little compartments on each side here in the back. Got a large one right here that opens. There's nothing in there. And you can also fold this back panel down here. You can fold it towards the seats like that to stick something bigger if you need to inside the back of the car. Let's get the seat put back in here. Like I said, it runs and drives. Clutch and all works good. Manual windows, manual mirrors on both sides. Showing 244,679. Here's your sunroof controls, your change pocket, your airflow control to change your vents to allow air from outside to in the car. Got a aftermarket Alpine CD player, and that's old. And what's even cool is it's got the head unit box. You can pop this off and put it in your box so no one would steal your head unit. The heater AC control is broke. The knob is broke off inside the unit. It does have a key, like I said, runs and drives. 5-speed manual. What's really cool is I went to check in the glove box and I found the original window sticker on this car from '89. There's the VIN number, and then these are all the options that it come with, and then what the original price was. So everything was standard on this except for the rear view mirror, trip odometer, or I'm sorry, that was standard. The destination and handling charge, that's what they charged extra, is $245. Came out to a total of $11,175 in 1989. Mile per hour or mile per gallon, city was 28 and highway was 33. It's pretty good for this thing, but just amazing what comes into this yard. All the paperwork's in here. The owner's manual for '89 is still in here. It's right there. It's actually in pretty good shape. It's all filled out on the inside of the owner who purchased it new and what the dealership was and all that stuff. I'm not going to show any of that. But this car, like I said, it runs and drives, and it's just crazy to me that people would not fix something like this. I did get a title for one of the Dodge trucks that I took home. I had to go through Vermont, but it cost me quite a bit of money. That's why I can't really get titles unless it's really worth messing with. And I don't know if this one would be one of those to mess with or not. Because I mean, you're gonna sink $1,500 just getting a title. You're not even guaranteed. So it's kind of a bummer, because I know we'll sell the motor and tranny out of this pretty quick. So it's kind of like, should I inventory it or should I set it off to the side and maybe see if I can get a title for it and sell it as it is? I don't know. But it does have some rust in it, which is another issue because it came from the mountains. So I don't know how bad the underneath is, but it's showing on the quarters. But I figured I'd let you guys check that one out. It's pretty dang cool, especially finding the original bill of sale in it. But appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.